Shalom Temple Israel. I'm here with our Director of Congregational Education, Rabbi Helene Kornsgold. Rabbi, nice to see you.
Good to see you too.
And we're here to talk about a new program at Temple Israel that we are very excited about. But let me start with a word of Torah. Last week when we came to Shul, we read the Torah portion about Matan Torah, the giving of the Torah, the revelation at Mount Sinai. And there's a beautiful midrash, a beautiful legend that the soul of every Jewish person who ever lived was present in some form at Mount Sinai. Did you learn that one in rabbinical school?
I learned that one as well, correct.
There we go.
Must have gone to the same school.
Must have gone to the same school. And I love this midrash, this particular image, because it teaches us that anyone who is Jewish, no matter if you were born Jewish, descendants of generations and generations of Jews from Europe or from Sephardic countries, or someone who converted yesterday and joined the Jewish people, both have the same Jewish lineage. Both are the descendants of Abraham and Sarah, and the patriarchs and matriarchs, and Moses, and all received the same beautiful traditions from God at Mount Sinai. Well, I'm sharing that now because this week we are starting for the first time in a number of years a conversion program at Temple Israel, welcoming people who would like to join the Jewish faith and the Jewish people to our community. And fortunately, over the last few years, as there hasn't been a program and as there's been a pandemic, there's actually a bit of a pent-up demand. And for me, it's very inspirational to meet with people who are drawn to join the Jewish people. Some of them have read about Jewish religion or visited a synagogue and are called to it on their own. And some of them are partnered or married to Jewish people and welcomed into their families and experienced a Jewish home and want to create one themselves. So different people convert for different reasons. But what they have in common is that they all have to learn about Judaism, about what it is that Jews do on a regular basis, what we believe and how we practice, and a little bit about our history. So I'm going to turn this over to Rabbi Kornsgold, who's going to speak a little bit about our sold-out, closed registration, Introduction to Judaism program.
Thank you. So we are very excited for this program, which comes out of American Jewish University, which is the conservative movement's school in California. And this is the book, the course book that everybody will be getting. And it is the Miller, it is called the Miller Course, Introduction to Judaism. And very excited, we have 25 people registered for the class. And as Rabbi Wolk said, we're going to be studying history of the Jewish people, Torah, learn about God, how we pray, why we pray, the Jewish holidays, the life cycle, and much more.
That sounds like a lot.
It is a lot. That is why it is an 18-week course. It is an overview. It's just the first step. There's much more to learn, lifelong learning as a Jew, but it's just the first step to this.
Excellent. Well, we are thrilled, as I mentioned, that it is closed for registration because 25 people is a lot for a class. But if someone's interested in this in the future, do you think we could squeeze them in for a sample lesson, like a visit at some point?
Oh, definitely. Absolutely. If you are still interested, you can get in touch with us. We can put you on a waiting list, and we could figure out a way to get you in to some type of class.
But the last message I leave you with is if you're a shul regular, if you're used to looking around and seeing people you recognize, but you see someone who is here who doesn't look so familiar with what we are doing, maybe that person is one of the conversion students. Part of what we ask them is that they come to services on a regular basis. So if you see one of them and you're comfortable doing so, feel free to go introduce yourself, show them what page we're on, point them to the restrooms, all the little helpful things that would make you feel comfortable here at Temple Israel. And look forward to learning with all of our students in the coming 18 weeks. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
See you soon.